Hello everybody, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we're taking a look at another Hero Factory set. This is Split Face. This is set number 6218. It is recommended for ages 7 to 14, and it has around 50 pieces. So, this is, well, the sort of, villain who faces off against Surge, who I reviewed previously. So, let's take a look at the packaging first. So here on the front, we've got Split Face, of course, and then over here on the side, set info right there, the name. You can get game points, because there's a hero code included in this set, so you can enter that into the game if you were living, well, in 2012 or 2004, or whenever this was released or whatever, I can't remember anymore. Here on the back pretty much shows some of the play features, or really the only play feature, and then once again shows the thing for the game, and that's pretty much it. So let's open this thing up. So basically how these construction bags work is you would cut this top part off right here, and then you would open it up like a Ziploc bag, just like this, and then you would dump out everything. Alrighty, and not sure if if the parts came in a bag or not, but yeah, something I think I did forget to mention with my other Hero Factory breakout reviews is that these are not new and sealed that I purchased from online. No, I just repackaged these sets because well, I had all the bags and stuff. So yeah, anyways, this is pretty much it for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and build this thing, and we'll see what he looks like. Okay, so here's the completed Split Face figure, and he is quite an interesting figure to build and look at, I guess. So here is just one side of Split Face here, and we can turn him to the side to see his other half. So yeah, he's he's supposed to be, I guess, sort of a knockoff of this, I guess, Two-Face villain from Batman or DC or whatever, but he still looks pretty cool. It's sort of a Hero Factory version of that character, and I really do like how it turned out here in an actual set. So yeah, one side you've got the main color is red, while on the other side it's gunmetal. So yeah, you can see the main armor he has on his red side is this this red armor plate, and then also this cool armor add-on piece in red, which I'm not sure if that's appeared in any other set in red before. I may be wrong, but I don't think it has. So I believe that piece in that color might be exclusive to this set, and you get 3 of those in this set. He's also got this sort of plasma shooter or whatever, similar to a lot of the other heroes and some of the other villains. This one's quite interesting because it has sort of this piece that was used on Evo 2.0, and it has one of these lightsaber bars there, or, well, not bars, but lightsaber, I guess, blades or whatever. Basically how the shooter works is you would press down on here and you would shoot it out, and you sometimes will be able to not lose it. So yeah, the printing on his chest piece is pretty cool as well. You can see on what it is also sort of split in half. One side it's more mechanical, the other side it's, I guess, looks a little bit organic actually. Maybe he's a Bionicle. Yeah, no, he's never going to be a Bionicle. But yeah, anyways, you can sort of see one side sort of continues the gunmetal gray color scheme on this side, while this one continues the gray, even though this print is printed on a gunmetal gray chest plate piece. So yeah, taking a look at his gunmetal gray side, this is sort of more of his, I guess, serious metallic side, I guess. So you can see he has this sort of claw here that he can, if he wants to, he can turn around, and he's got saws, I guess. That's not exactly featured, but that is something you can do if you choose to. Okay, that keeps falling out. But yeah, I can also see his head is quite interesting, and now it's not quite normal. It's not really quite the same as it is for a lot of the other villains, because this guy actually, these are 2 separate molds, but it's really cool actually. So I'll just split it in half. So here's one side of his face, and that could be considered a bit creepy. They can rip half of his face off, but yeah, it's still really cool. These 2 head molds are actually the same exact mold. You can actually see how this works. So basically, it's sort of similar to what they did with Vizon and Fenrak, or with the helm or the mask or whatever they did for that. That it's sort of a two-sided helmet or mask or whatever, and except it's in two halves. So these are the exact same mold, but they're in two different colors. You get one in gunmetal gray and one in red. So pretty neat. And they just sort of go into these axle holes right there, and it works really well actually. But yeah, also here on the back, something I really do like is they actually gave him coverage, somewhat better coverage than some of the other heroes. He's got a foot piece on the back of him, and there's one of these sort of tube pieces coming out right there. The foot piece doesn't cover up the whole back of the torso fully, but it's better than what we were getting with no coverage at all. So that's pretty neat, I guess. But yeah, there honestly isn't a whole lot else to this guy, so I think we'll go ahead and take a look at the instructions. Okay, so here are the instructions for this set. So here on the front, pretty much same stuff as you would see on the front of the box. Here, a little thing it shows that you can enter the points into the game. Then here, instructions, 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 more instructions, and then the final product and our good old list of pieces. A little thing for the combiner model between Surge and Splitface. A little poster here between Surge and Splitface as well. Advertisement for the LEGO Club, which is unfortunately no longer with us. It is now LEGO Life. And that is it. So, let's go ahead and move on to the end of the video. Okay, so before I go over my final thoughts on this guy, I forgot to mention a few things. So one is that he comes with this white hero core that is available pretty much almost every breakout set. So basically how this would work is there would be a code here on the back, if it will focus. You can see there's a code right there. Try to focus. So you can see there's a code, and that's the code you would enter into the game to get game points. So yeah, another thing I forgot to mention is that if you have any other Hero Factory hero set, you will get these handcuffs, and you can use those to sort of cuff up the villains if you want. So, whoops, like that. And there goes that piece. So yeah, if you want, you can sort of cuff him up like that, so very neat that you can do that. And then one other thing that I forgot to mention is that we actually get a recolor of the Glatorian head. This is the first time that we would get it. This is the first year we'd get it, and this sort of, I guess, trans jungle green color, as I call it. So yeah, it's the first time we would ever get that, the Glatorian head in that color, so that's pretty neat. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much it here for Splitface. So, well, actually, we've got to go over my final thoughts, of course. So, overall, this is a great set. Of course, it could have been better. Yeah, it's just, it's better than most of the previous Hero Factory sets. They're slowly getting better, but right now it's sort of intermediate, just a little below intermediate, I guess. So, yeah, the color scheme I think is fantastic, especially with the whole, I guess, split personality type thing, where one side he's got sort of a metallic color scheme, where the other side is just a red color scheme. Not sure why that's that, but yeah. Just overall, I really do like the character design on how they do this guy, because I don't really think we'll be getting anything like this in the future from Construction, because, you know, all we're getting from Construction now is Star Wars. I mean, unless Disney makes some sort of Star Wars character that's like this guy, or Two-Face or whatever, but I doubt it. And yeah, unless LEGO decides to make another Construction theme, we probably won't be getting a guy like this anytime soon. But yeah, overall, really cool looking figure. He's got some pretty cool parts as well. But, yeah, overall, he's a pretty good figure. But, anyways, I think that's pretty much it for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!